Good morning, and what is going on, my fast friends? Again, you are in the Moto-R moto vlog with Moto Red, and this morning I wanted to talk about something that I refrained from talking about for a long time, and that is my new bike, the 2021 RS660 from Aprilia. Now it's been a while. I've had this bike for a while now, and I never talked about it. Never made a proper introduction for the Aprilia RS660 that I have had for a while, and I have an explanation. Before I have an explanation, I gotta throw some cinematics in, so here you go. Alright, now that we're back from that, yeah, let's get on the bike. I got to go to a bikes and coffee event. See, about right now I got about 1,552 miles on the RS660. Let's go and talk about what has been going on. Why haven't I been talking about the RS660? If you follow me on Instagram, you definitely know I have an RS660. I post about it a lot. If you've been following me here on YouTube, I ride it and motovlog, but I haven't actually talked about it. Woo! It's a really nice day. What had happened was I decided after last track season, I decided to sell my track bike, which was a 2006 Gixxer 750, and when I sold it, I put in a deposit for this bike as it was getting ready to come out early 2021. Now, at first, Texas only had two Aprilia dealerships. They had a dealership in Houston and they had a dealership in Austin, AF1 Racing, which is pretty popular for the Texas area. Pretty high, not high end, but pretty high regarded dealership. A friend of mine posted on Instagram going to a Kawasaki dealership here in the DFW area. It's actually where I bought my Kawasaki Z900, and said that they now were a Aprilia dealer, and they had a few RSV4s, a few 210s for sale. And this was like right after Christmas 2020. I noticed that all the Aprilia dealerships in the United States were taking deposit for the RS660 except this dealership, and not many people knew that this dealership was even began to become a licensed dealer. So not many people knew that you could give them a call. Well, I didn't even know. I gave them a call and I was like, are y'all taking deposit for the new RS660? And they said they would take deposits, but no one has ever called about it. At this time I said, well, I'm gonna throw in a deposit. Am I going to be number one? And they said, yes, you will be the first person to get an RS660. So I proceeded to give my deposit. They said they had 5 bikes coming in, and I told them I wanted the acid gold. So I would say I was pretty excited. I didn't want to tell anybody. I didn't want to ruin the surprise. I didn't even tell yeah, I just didn't tell anybody. So when I made the deposit, I think it was around Christmas or December of 2020. They said it was going to come in February. The bike surprisingly came on March. It came literally the week before spring break. I had went on a motorcycle trip with the Z900 on spring break. They were still setting it up and all of that. Came back the Friday of spring break, picked up the RS660, and the fun began. I put about 200 miles on the thing, right? I actually, you know, I had a GoPro on it most of the time that I was riding it. And as I hit 200 miles, I was on my way home. I was probably about a mile away from home when my engine check light had came on. When the engine check light came on, I didn't see anything else, no oil light, no nothing. The engine check light had came on, and I decided to do a complete inspection of the motorcycle. In doing so, I decided to give it a wash, I decided to give it a detail, and just kind of go over everything in the motorcycle. Lo and behold, I was cleaning up the area right where the swing arm meets the engine casing in the back end, and maybe I'll post a picture up here, and I noticed a crack, like literally right in that area, in that sensitive area where the swing arm kind of connects to the actual engine. No bueno. I saw a little bit of oil droppage, but it wasn't a lot, or at least I didn't think it was a lot at the time. And I contacted the dealership, sent them a picture, and they're like, yeah, don't ride it anymore, we'll come and pick it up. They came and picked it up, and they basically told me that, yeah, this bike is, something's wrong with it. Like, you either have to replace the engine or we need to get you a new one. I was so freaking pissed, man. Anyway, they gave me those two options. They told me what Aprilia might and might not do, and I had to just go with it. A few weeks go by and they contact me and say, hey, look, Aprilia's gonna give you, they're gonna trade it off, so they're gonna give you a new bike, and the next Acid Gold will be yours. So again I had to wait. I swear, man, like, it took 6 weeks, and during that time, seeing more Aprilias coming in, seeing more RS660s coming in, it kind of annoyed me. You know, it just, I was seeing everybody get it. I was on the forums, and yeah, it kind of annoyed me that everyone was getting their bikes and I still haven't received mine. Anyways, in 6 weeks I got mine back. It had to go through a recall, so I had to wait like about a week or two for the recall to be done, and I was able to get it back. And this is the bike that you see right now. After all of that, I was able to get it back. Now, when I got it back, that's when I started doing all the mods and everything, and I'll have a video explaining all the modifications that I've done to the bike. But we'll get there when we get there. Just kind of want to explain why haven't I really talked about it. I can't take a couple pictures and then go back down? What's that?
There's a parking garage over there, the MOB, if you want to go over and mess around on top of that one. Over here, they will allow anybody on the fifth floor to motor around.
Okay. So just to kind of explain to you where I found that crack, I found it right here. I don't know if you can really see it that well, but the swing arm, which is this right here, connects to the engine casing on the lower part right here. This area right here where it says top, the crack came from all the way back here down and down this little area where it connects the swing arm to the engine. Yep, that's where that crack was, and I wasn't very happy. It's been a wild ride with it. It's been a wild interesting deal with the RS660. I'm still trying to gauge the bike. I'm still trying to understand the bike. It rides awesome. It's probably the best riding motorcycle I've ever had in my life. The most smoothest. But again, that's for another video. And you know, where I can actually talk about the RS660, I will actually talk about the RS660 and what it is. I just wanted to kind of explain why I put 1,500 miles in it and I haven't put out a video yet. Yeah, so that's about it. Beautiful bike. Always gets attention everywhere it goes. And I love it. I always get compliments. I have never been on a bike. I've never been on a bike where almost every time I ride it, either someone in a car or, you know, when I park it at a place or anything like that, where someone will come up and say, "Hey man, nice bike." Like I've never done that.
Are you talking to yourself? Oh, radio.
Yeah. Talking about the bike.
Oh, I thought you were talking to yourself.
No. I got a microphone in here, and it's a microphone that connects in here, so yeah. Appreciate it. I'm about to head out right now. Appreciate it. Oh man, I don't even know if that was the same guy or not. He told me to come over here. Anyways. Alright guys, well, if you're new to the channel and you want to see videos of the RS660, go ahead and subscribe right now. Hit that notifications bell so that you can know when I put out a video. If you like the video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you own an RS660 and have had these issues, I don't think anybody has had a cracked engine frame issue, but if you have had issues with the RS660, did I say R7 earlier? RS660. Correction if I did. Make sure you tell me about, yeah, whatever issues that you have with this first generation. Throw it down in the comments below. Follow me at Instagram moto_ret. That's moto_ret. As I will see you on the next one, hopefully. Make sure you keep coming back. Make sure you keep hitting that play button. It does help the channel if this video is informative. Make sure you share it on whatever group you are a part of. I really do appreciate it. It really brings in views, it brings in subscribers. I'm trying to get to 700, so if you can, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Let's get me to 700. You guys have been amazing. Thank you for watching all the way to the end, and I will see y'all in the next one, man. Peace.